like and subscribe. What is something society deems acceptable but should not be? Overbred dogs. Working long hours and being expected to put work before everything. Beauty pageants for children. That is wrong. The price of insulin in US. Money in politics. Edit. It is no coincidence that people are awarding this post the Vote Local award. Become informed on the issues and where your local officials stand on issues that actually matter. Vote in local elections. Rich people getting away with crimes. Paying for medical insurance, only to be told where to go, and who you can see for your medical care that you paid insurance for. Being forced to stand up during a job, and not being allowed to sit down. Edit. Jesus, this blew up. Edit 2. A dude got offended by my edit, so I am adding another just to spite him. Throwaway society. One-use plastic and paper everything. And plastic film or plastic shells containing paper wrappers and boxes that hold our products. Or even worse, individually plastic wrapped Pro-Duo vertical bar. Clipping dog asso vertical bar. Should be illegal. Unpaid overtime. The giant slits in bathroom stalls. Jobs where you get your schedule week by week and never knowing when you are going to be working. I don't understand why you cannot get your schedule a month at a time. Expecting an 18-year-old to know enough about life to decide what they want to do for the rest of it, only to turn and try to scam money out of them for bull degrees at every turn. US residents needing to figure out their own taxes and being penalized if it is done incorrectly. Just send me a bill. The promoted sexualization of teenagers. Famous people telling others how to live their lives. P.S. It's not in any way a dig at any famous person. Tipping and minimum wage. You shouldn't need free labor to run your business. The dehumanization of homeless people. From a very young age you're always told to aim for perfection in everything you do by parents / classmates / teachers, and are praised for doing so, but later on you learn that it's completely unreasonable and unnecessary most of the time. And the realization can be quite painful for some. Kinda feels like you became worse at everything when in reality it's just that everything became harder and you're supposed to choose what you find important and how much you should work on different things. Edit. Wow. Thanks everyone for the stories and discussions. I really didn't think this would go this far. Child marriage with parental permission. Asking women when they plan on having kids. At best, you're creepily asking them about their sex life. At worst, they may be struggling with infertility / loss and you're twisting the dagger. It's none of your business. Edit. Don't ask men about this either. Just don't. I ask, okay. Being rude to retail and food service employees. Edit. Just being rude to workers in general. Like, they are just doing their job, stop it. The hatred for GMO foods and the organic food industry. While there's issues with GMOs, there's many more positives. Many foods you eat would be inedible if they hadn't been modified. Watermelon and bananas as an example. GM foods often take less space to grow, reducing deforestation. Some require less pesticides and herbicides and they create their own, reducing the chemicals that are put out into nature. Some are more shelf-stable, wasting less food. There are also many GMOs that were also created for positive health effects, like golden rice, which helps reduce blindness due to malnutrition. Places like rural Africa heavily benefit from this. The organic food industry is manipulative and uses scare tactics to get people to pay their higher prices. Sorry, but I don't wanna spend extra on a tomato that lasts way less time on the shelf and most of them will be wasted because you can't sell them in time, or that will rot immediately if I don't use it ASAP. Unpaid internships. It is like slavery with extra steps. Clothes without pockets. I know there are a lot more important things, but it needs to be said. At least in the US. Working hours. I work at an accounting firm, and I get my work done in 6 hours while relaxing. If I got to leave after my work was done correctly, I would grind for a hard 4 hours. No distractions and get it done. But no, we have to entertain ourselves the remaining few hours for whatever reason. Other countries and cultures Bosnia for example, are very relaxed with work. They let you take long breaks to go get coffee and they don't work you to death and people are happy. Here in US, I am almost scared to take a vacation day or I lose my job or spot in the promotion queue. Sense of entitlement and being rude to service/retail employees. It is disgusting. Kids shaking their behinds on social media apps like TikTok and nobody speaking up about it. Thinking that if someone thinks you are an asshole it is automatically related to your sex, race, sexual orientation, etc. The fact you are an asshole can be entirely unrelated to any of the factors listed above. Exploitation of short-lived, miserable, underpaid and easily replaceable workers. In the US, moms going back to work a few days/weeks after birth. Insane. I see this a lot, but it is crazy to think about. In the US it is illegal to take puppies from their moms for 8 weeks. Dogs have better protections than human women. Abuse towards men. Abuse towards women usually is treated as it should be, awful. But abuse towards men is usually swept under the rug and ignored, which is probably a large reason why so many young men are taking their own lives. It really worries me, and it is hardly talked about. Child beauty pageants. Seriously, America, WTF. The acceptance of greed, theft, lies and deceit in our government. Drinking alcohol to excess. Just watch any reality show. The main premise of the show is to get as drunk as possible, start drama, have sex with someone, pass out, then do it all again the next day. This is supposed to be the dream lifestyle everyone is trying to achieve. That men shouldn't have feelings. Using plastic disposable items every single day. Fossil fuels every single day. Giving children homework after already being at school all day. 3-hour sats determining the future of a teenager's entire life. Conversion therapy camps. In the USA, they exist and they are legal. Homelessness. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.